Dear students, in this small video, I would like to explain the concept of mutarotation. The concept of mutarotation is related to carbohydrates. We know that glucose is the simplest carbohydrate. This structure is known as actually D-glucose because the OH group which is attached to the fifth carbon atom is present on the right side. So it is known as D-glucose. If the OH group is present on the left side, it is known as L-glucose. Students, you can see four asymmetric carbon atom in the glucose molecule. Carbon number 2, 3, 4, 5 are asymmetric carbon atom, while carbon number 1 and carbon number 6 are not asymmetric carbon atoms. As said, due to the presence of four asymmetric carbon atom or chiral carbon atoms, an aqueous solution of glucose is optically active. Actually, this D-glucose is known as dextrose because when the aqueous solution of D-glucose is exposed to the PPL, that is plane of polarized light, the solution will rotate the PPL towards the right direction. So it is known as dextro. That means it is dextrorotatory with respect to its optical activity. In addition to this, this D-glucose can exist in three isomeric form. So one form is open chain structure and other two forms are cyclic structure, which are also known as hemiacetal structure or lactones. This happens when the carbonyl group, that is aldehyde group, interacts with the fifth OH group of the D-glucose. So as a result, it will form two isomers. One is alpha D-glucose, in which the OH group which is attached to the new chiral carbon atom, which is also known as anomeric carbon atom, is present on the right side. In the D-glucose, the OH group which is attached to the new chiral carbon atom is present on the left side. We know, and we can see in both alpha D-glucose and beta D-glucose there are chiral carbon atoms. As a result, these two molecules, that is alpha D-glucose and beta D-glucose, will exhibit optical activity. The specific rotation of alpha D-glucose is found to be plus 112 degree and that of beta D-glucose is found to be plus 19 degree. Both are dextrorotatory. So when the aqueous solution of either alpha D-glucose or beta D-glucose are kept for some time, there is a gradual change in their optical activity. That means the specific rotation of alpha D-glucose will decrease and it reaches a constant value 53 at the equilibrium state. On the other hand, if the aqueous solution of beta D-glucose is kept for some time, there is a decrease in its specific rotation from plus 19 degree to plus 53 degree at the equilibrium state. So this is known as mutarotation. So this happens due to the dynamic interconversion of alpha D-glucose into beta D-glucose and beta D-glucose into alpha D-glucose via open chain structure. So mutarotation can be defined as the gradual change in the specific rotation of optically active compounds to attain a constant specific rotation value at the equilibrium state. At the equilibrium state, the concentration of these three forms is different. At the equilibrium state, the concentration of alpha D-glucose is equal to 36%. The concentration of beta D-glucose is equal to 64%, and the concentration of the open structure is equal to 0.02%. So this is all about mutar rotation. So this concept is very important so far as your examination is concerned. So I request you to concentrate more on this concept.